Today is November the 11th, 2019. I'm at Hopkins Prairie campground, which is a semi-developed campground. They have some water, a toilet, but the campsites are all primitive. I was planning on doing some backpacking, but I got a little nervous about it because there's so many hunters out here today. I forgot about it being deer season and didn't think there'd be many people out here during the week, but the roads are full of people. So I decided I'd just camp here and do section hikes, day hikes. So I'm fixing to head out. It's probably about 12:30. I'm going to head out and see how many miles I can make in one direction. And tomorrow I'm going to do a big hike in the other direction. I'll show you my campsite. This is my tent. This is my car. I finally made it to the trail. It is probably a quarter of a mile. I'm actually hiking on the trail now. This is the Florida Trail going through Ocala National Park. It's most of these scrub oaks. I don't know why it won't grow big oaks, but it won't. There are a few bigger trees, but most of it looks like this. It is, even though it's November 11th and it's supposed to be freezing at home tomorrow night, it is hot today. It's over 70 degrees. So this shade and bright sunny, so this shade is feeling really good. I'm really enjoying the shade tree of these oaks, scrub oaks. There are hunters back here deer hunting with rifles. I hope I don't get shot. I might try singing and whistling. Who's worried about bears when you got hunters shoot with guns? If you're not used to reading markers, this marker tells you that there's an intersection and I go right, not left. I guess this is the prairie. I'm still a little bit in the shade, but I think I'm going to be in the sun here in just a minute when the sun gets where it's down around these trees. Probably going to get hot. I'm about 2 miles in to my hike. That means I got to go back 2 miles too. But I want to make 2 more if I can hold out. I'm in a different kind of little trail here that's got this different kind of grass. But somebody has come through here with something and cut the grass down, probably a swing blade. These people who work on these trails are wonderful people. Well, I finally found me a place in the shade to cool off a little bit. I'm going to eat me a little snack. See what I got in here for a snack. I am soaked with sweat. Put the paper back in here. Give me a big chaw of Cliff Bar. Well, this is day 1 of my turnaround point. I'm 4.5 miles from my car, so I've got 4.5 miles to go back. There's an owl up in this tree. I don't know if you can see him. He's a big old mama jama. He's on that limb right there. There he goes. Yep. Well, it's day number 2. This is my view out over the prairie. Give me a little food this morning. Order me some water. Well, my oatmeal's ready. My hot chocolate's ready. Ready for a feast. Let's see how this oatmeal tastes. Good. Nothing wrong with that. If you ever decide to do this, you got to use freezer bags. I wish you could say I slept good last night. I hear people say that on videos all the time. I have been camping hundreds of times in my tent. I have never slept good. The mornings is the best part of the whole camping trip to me. When you get up and the sun's come up and you can hear the birds and just sit around and enjoy yourself, and you're not having to go anywhere or do anything, just sit here and enjoy the sounds of nature. Enjoy my hot chocolate. So good. I've been listening to the sandhill cranes. They don't like people. If they see people, they raise Cain. Back in the old days when people used to hunt a lot of ducks, they hated the sandhill cranes. Because when they tried to sneak up on the ducks, the sandhill cranes would spot them every time and start hollering and the ducks would fly away. Well, the fog has lifted. There's the marsh and all. Here's our bathrooms, which I love these composting bathrooms. They are so nice compared to pooping in the woods. My old legs just don't like to squat that long. But this is the Florida Trail. That is my trail right there. I'm headed south. We got us a little sinkhole here full of water. Darren would be happy. We could go down there and fish a little bit. He might catch a tadpole. Okay, I got Brian, you laying eggs, all right. I have just arrived at Hidden Pond. This is where I had intended to camp, but I was a little confused about whether I was allowed to camp or not. Some of the notes on my gut hook app and some of the signs coming in, so I'm going to hike back to my regular campground. But apparently hunting is not allowed in this area anymore, so. But this is where I'm at. I'm going to take a little break, eat a little bit. But lunch today is Pop-Tarts. These little Pop-Tarts and Captain's Wafers. But that's my lunch for today. I'm going to take a long break right here and kind of enjoy myself. Well, I've got my water. This is out of a natural spring. That little white sandy spot is where the Prince stream comes up. And this water is very, very clear and tastes really good. Well, this is the last in Hidden Pond. I really like this area and I wanted to camp here, I just wasn't sure if I could. So I've got about 5 miles to get back to my car where I'm camping at. And it's right now a little after 12 o'clock, so I just as well to hit the road, hit the trail. I'm not going to get there sitting here, so I'm headed out. Here's another one of those big turtles, but he doesn't seem to be wanting to lay eggs. But he's definitely concerned about eating, hissing at me. He's right off the trail. I guess it's a terrapin. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I got 3 more miles to hike to get back to my car and my campsite. So my feet hurt, my legs hurt, but other than that, I'm in great shape. But my legs are still moving, that's a good sign. I haven't seen any wildlife today. Yesterday I saw what I think was a corn snake, but it may have been something else. It was kind of tannish color. But it ran across, it was laying on the trail, and when I got close to him, he ran across, then he turned around and come back. Caught me by surprise. and took off back the way he was coming. Don't know why he did that, but he did. Well, today is day 2. The afternoon of day 2, it's about 4:30. Gets dark about 5:30. I hiked 10 miles today, and I'm back where I started. I connected my hike to the hike I did last winter. Noodles over here cooking in my cozy. You want to taste? It's mighty good. I'm not a big lover of noodles. I wish I liked them better. But this is ramen noodle chicken flavored. I'm going to try to eat it since I need some calories. I didn't bring too much else to eat. Hot. It's not too terrible. You want to try it? You interested in trying some? They're not great, but they're not terrible. Well, it's the morning of day 3. The time is 6:31. It's a little cold out this morning. Chilly, my hands is cold too. I got something cooking on the pot. And last night, I slept better last night than I did the night before, just from being tireder, I'm sure. I have moved my campsite over to Salt Springs. Now this is the nicest national forest campground I've ever been in. It has bear boxes for food, which I don't need. I'm just going to leave it in my car. It's got a really nice fire pit, which I'm going to use tonight. I've got my tent set up over here. Let's see. Black Bear Scenic Byway, a National Scenic Byway. Marjorie Hennon Rollins and the Yearling. Acclaimed novel and film. The Yearling was published in 1938 and won the Pulitzer Prize in 1939. This is the Yearling Trail I'm hiking. We're supposed to be hiking by some of the old settlements that this Yearling Trail was made about. This is the trail itself. If I see anything interesting, I'll video it. You don't see this every day. This sign says hike naked. But I don't think I want to do that. There's too many of these little things right here that probably make you real uncomfortable. I don't think so. Maybe somebody else though will take them up on it, but not me. I think that's a bear track. See there? I can't picture anybody else hiking barefooted through here. It's don't look at all like a dog. It looks like there's a claw there and a claw there. Yep. I see it out there, and there it is again. Okay. That's the only interesting thing I've seen so far. The rest of it looks like this. I thought this was just a sinkhole, but it looks like there's some concrete something in there. So maybe this was a water cistern or something that has filled in. I don't know. But I guess this is where the home site was, somewhere in this area. I didn't know what those markers were for. This is number 2. This is something they built to collect water somehow. I don't know how it works, but it must have water, catch rainwater in it from somewhere. Because I don't see any other way to get water. Well, this is the end of my video. I'm headed home. I got a 4-hour drive. I'm leaving Salt Springs. I had a good breakfast at the Square Mill restaurant in this little strip mall. This is the end of the video.